Welcome back, everybody. Um, we are going to do a draft, but before we hop in, or I guess while we're hopping in, I wanted to remind everybody that today, April 5th, there are hands-off protests going all over the country. If you are unhappy with the way things are going in the United States, and, if you're mad about uh, and the Department of Government Efficiency that is doing inefficient things like deporting a legal resident to a international prison and then saying whoopsie poopsie we can't get him back, or if you're mad about the fact that Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be super expensive because of tariffs, or anything from A to Z. Rip going to political. um yeah, if you're upset about any of those things, there are protests going on, and you can feel free to join those. Well, this doesn't look good. There we go. It's just like seeing code. Yeah, I'm under the weather today. I was gonna go to a protest, but I am sick. So I am raising awareness, and that is what I am trying to do. Yeah, I kind of feel like you can choose to ignore politics, but it won't ignore you. Or if you feel like everything's going fine, then yeah, awesome. Don't go then. Or you can even peacefully counter protest if you want to, because we have freedom of speech in this country. I remember a mass being fun. I do also like Cruel Celebrant. I'll take the rare though. I also remember Mayhem Devil being pretty strong. That was like a house and standard. You said, yeah, but at the same time, depends on where you say it as well, because the net is like forever. Or are you worried that I'm going to get disappeared because I'm saying people can peacefully protest today? At least right now, as of April 5th, 2025, we have the freedom of speech. We are allowed to peaceably assemble. Mm-hmm. Just on topics of general, because anything could be kind of out of context, etc. Oh, I like Mowu. He's not my colors, but he's cool. You think you know the set well enough? Because I was actively playing the set when it was in standard, for sure. For sure. Just in case I end up in 3-color. Because red and black is not looking very open. If that's a decent value for 6 mana.
The earth trembles in anticipation of my vengeance.
Just hedging. White is seeming very, very open. It might not be the other direction, but Vivian's Grizzly is also fantastic. Hey Devils, how's it going? We are drafting War of the Spark right now. Oh, these are terrible for what we're in.
My skills are as sharp as my
It's
sword.
going alright. I can't really complain. I'm a little under the weather.
True heretics will feel the bite of my blades.
I might do Warburg. I might do Warburg now. Yes, that
It's a dark, villain
helps.
world out there.
Building Niv Mizzet Reborn in Limited is a fool's errand. It is absolutely a fool's errand. I do think I'm probably red green, either red green white or red green black. Could actually kind of go either way right now. Otley kind of sucks. Um, sacrifice creature planeswalker. Some draw discard. Let's do Honor the God Pharaoh, I think. I maybe should have grabbed that rare, but I don't know, I feel like I didn't have enough time to read it. Wrangler is pretty good. It is like so open. What is going on? Guess I'll get an Ugin's Conjurant. I feel like I remember this being good too. Turret Ogre. Behold, the letters in her natural habitat of 2018, 2019. Indeed, indeed. I think I'm probably going to be red-green at this point. I can take that. So super base. There is a consideration, but I don't think we're doing it. This set is weird because there's only like 15 instants and sorceries in the entire set. Gruel action. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be red-green and then maybe black? There's also a possibility it could be white. Just take the uncommon, I don't care. Issue with Niv isn't Niv itself being good, it's actually having synergy for the text box. Yeah. Do Dreadmalkin. A 5 mana 6/6 flyer. What? What am I missing? Oh, for Niv, yes. I'll take another Vivian's Grizzly. Niv's actual body is very consequential. Actually, I think I like Pollen Bright Druid better. I do have Jiang Wangu, so that's some fixing as well. Uh, Neoform. That's an interesting line. Hello, one. I'm doing okay. I'm a little bit under the weather. Thank you. I hope you are well. That's good. Fixing. You think Grazer is one of the most. Wait, this is a commons of all time. Yeah, he's pretty good. If Grazer had Defender, it would probably be an even better card. I feel like I don't have enough non-creatures for that to be good. Derek. I guess that. I don't know. Defender Tribal is very real in Legacy. That was Red Blue's entire issue in the set. There are like no instants and sorceries. Oh, not Legacy Popper. Oh, interesting. I do Wooburg right now. Do I do Wooburg? I mean, I have 4. Mowu, Turret, Goblin Assault Team, and Dreadhorde Twins. Bond of Insight gets dropped. This is generally a pretty aggressive draft. That was when I thought I was going to be doing a bunch of amass stuff, and then there was like no amass. As great as Law Rune Enforcer is, I feel like we're gonna want red-green at the beginning, and then splash into other colors as we get up. Straight up unplayable. The main reason why I have it is because of Jiangyanggu, but I only have 1 copy of Jiangyanggu. So I don't know. What's Oathkeeper? Oathbreaker? The format? You could have a planeswalker as your commander plus 1 card that had their name on it. Oh. Huh. Yeah, I was mainly oh, that's cool. I was mainly keeping it in because of this, so that it could potentially tap for colors, but maybe I just drop these other colors and be more chill. If I drop the Wanderer and Solar Blaze, I'm 3 colors. That's probably better. And I think Catharsis is better than you think it is. I was just cutting top end because you said it's really aggro. But if you think it's good. No, it's player or planeswalker. Ah, got it. 10. I think with tricolor, I only need 1 New Horizons. Can I tell you something funny, Superbase? Because I don't think you can see. Draftsmith is telling me Arboreal Grazer is rated a 0 as completely unplayable. Despite losing to this at the Mythic Championship, turn 2 Trusted Pegasus got me good, I would highly recommend against playing it. A 0-3 and an extra land drop is not worth a card, even with reach, and there is not much that this can do to make it worth running. Maybe a green-black sacrifice deck that needs more fodder, but that's also a reach. I know, right? Channel Fireball does not get it right all the time. That is way more +1/+1 synergy than he thinks it does, yeah. I'll drop the Iron Bully. Okay. So we are Gruul with Splash of Black, or Mayhem Devil and Widespread Brutality. Razor turn 1 into Younger Bully, and turn 2 can win a lot of games. A lot of boards just cannot swing into you. Yeah. Nice. All 3 colors. Grateful Apparition. I don't think I want to put Jiang out just to get hit, so I think I'm just gonna do nothing. We'll wait and put Turret Ogre out.
Come on, Mowu. Time to have your day. Share in my strength. I will help you through this.
Living Twister takes you back. Well, that's annoying. But now it's out of range.
Let's get started. Let us never meet again.
What a workout.
And now it's out of range again. Wanderer. Yeah. What do I sacrifice, though? I'd have to sacrifice Living Twister. I guess that's worth it. What a mass token. What are you talking about? Nope. Zhongyu's dead. Nice try, though. You did try.
Initiate, you are not worthy. My tolerance for cruelty died in the trial.
Yeah. That's okay. She draws fire.
I see the time for sparring has passed. My blades will always strike true.
This is pretty much the situation for her. Yeah. Sometimes it's about sending a message.
Witnessed enough destruction already.
Oh, I only have one green source because I sacrificed the thing earlier. Yes. White has really good anti-aggro. Hmm.
Every pebble is a soldier in my army.
But now I have first strike, so the math is different. Oh no! He blocked incorrectly! Yeah, with the first strike, I was more comfortable swinging out. But otherwise, I was only gonna do one. I mean, he blocked incorrectly. We didn't know they were gonna do that. But if they had blocked correctly, they would have been at one, and I would have been down a bunch of creatures, and not much of their stuff would have died. So that's why I kind of waited until I had first strike, because then it helped save more of my creatures if they blocked correctly. It's almost like they had a major character in white this set. Gideon. This is really iffy because I don't have any green. I can't cast any of these things. I'm gonna mulligan. This is still pretty bad, but I'm not willing to go to 5. Glad they didn't pull a Tassadar with Gideon. Tassadar's from StarCraft. What, bring him back? Oh, thank God. There we go. Get Vivian's Grizzly. Okay, we're gonna do this. I guess I could have swung first to see if they blocked, but whatever. To imagine the Overmind, this massive creature just assimilates life and turns it into an endless army, stealing perfect traits from everything it captures. Now imagine the Overmind has landed on the single most important planet in the universe. As in, if this planet dies, the only people who can harm the Overmind die. Oh, okay. That's a pretty good. Humans and this hunter species, the Protoss, join in a two-pronged attack to weaken the Overmind. Despite all its knowledge we have of killing its kind, the Overmind retreats into a cocoon. It simply refuses to go down. Okay. So Tassadar and a bunch of loyal Protoss channel all the energy they have in his warship. In the final attempt, Tassadar creates his warship into the Overmind, killing it in a classic cataclysmic blast that literally splits the planet in half. Kind of like if they had allowed Finn to actually drive the car into the New Order in Star Wars 8. So everybody dies.
Make the stone forge
But then
fury
somehow
of
he
my
returned.
blade.
Yes? Even if they cast a non-creature spell, it should still die. Okay, great. So this is an immortal species giving up the thing that makes it immortal to do this. Okay. So, great big sacrifice.
Don't start with me.
I will go ahead and draw that. Thank you very much. Guess I should have swung first, but it might not have mattered. 10 years later, they retcon it to the energy fused Tassadar and the Overmind into one grayer being who are sharing information with each other to prevent the end of the universe. Lame. Sounds lame. Be like if they brought Bolus back using Gideon's body. There was a... That's like a Joestar, or JoJo's plotline. Kind of. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I feel like this person is playing very slowly. On the plus side, it's allowing this very in-depth conversation to happen in chat. Yeah, I think that just seems lame. Too bad I didn't control a bigger creature. Tassadar did it as an apology for having mercy on Kerrigan and letting her go. Kerrigan going on to have one of the biggest body counts in pretty much media history. Oh. Boy, you know, there aren't very many instances of sorceries, but they are finding all of them. And 6. 7. Kerrigan's body count, not even including the Zerg she sacrificed to do her thing, measures on the trillions. This is the woman who would search planets for what she wanted, blow them up when they didn't produce. Ah. So basically, Tassadar should have killed her. It would have been wise to kill her. I think I'm gonna lose. This is not looking good. Maybe opponent was right to take their time. They're doing some good plays here. And I have no cards. The only thing keeping Kerrigan in check is the fact the Overmind can mentally shut her down at any point. Cool. Hashtag. I could really go for a peanut butter sandwich right now. Can't be blocked? Yeah. GG. There's a mission in the series, by the way, whose objective reads, survive Kerrigan's onslaught for 1 hour or the fate of humanity is sealed. I'm not liking Heartfire very much. I feel like I'm not having, like, the right fodder cards for it. I don't know. And I keep drawing it, and it's, like, not useful. uh, put Lazatep Reaver in there. They end a game off with "Just Don't Die." Did say Heartfire would disappoint you more often than not. Yeah, I'm just gonna have one copy. One copy is enough. I'll put Lazatep Reaver in there. But I am gonna run an ad break and get a peanut butter sandwich before I do the next match. We are 1-1. Shall BRB. Hi, folks. Welcome back. Superbase says there are two different missions in StarCraft that are literally Kerrigan has arrived on the planet, abandoned mission. Your army's goal is now to get off the planet and save who you can. That's funny. Yeah, I guess he should have killed her. That's interesting. Um by the way, just I'm reminding about every hour that the hands off April 5th protests are today. If anybody feels like making their voice heard, maybe you're mad about Department of Education being defunded, maybe you're mad about tariffs raising the price of Switch 2, um, maybe you think Trump is doing great and you want to counter protest. You know, it's a democracy in action day. If you all are feeling healthy, willing, and able, I am a little bit under the weather, so I'm not going, and I feel bad that I'm not going anymore. So we're gonna keep playing. We're 1-1 on our draft here, and I have some delicious peanut butter bread now. But yeah, protests are going on all over the country. There's probably one near you. I guess that's okay.
I march into battle as your
Uh-oh.
champion.
They have Gideon.
I believe in you.
Ooh, I just drew Mowu. Hmm. That kind of changes my mind on New Horizons. Let's try to get my next land.
I believe in you, friend.
I am probably going to die very quickly.
Share
The very final mission of StarCraft is you playing as Kerrigan, as her swarm, fighting the remainder of Protoss under the guide of Tassa's successor, Artenis. Sorry, I have to look at what I'm doing. Do a little walker management. March as the humans. Galactic Dominion. Yeah.
You fight dirty.
Earth and the Rogue Humans, the Universe Greatest Tyrant, all banding together to finish the task our failed to do. Basically, they finished StarCraft with Yupei and Kerrigan and beating the very same army that killed the Overmind, plus more. Oh, so the good guys lose, it sounds like. Huh. That sounds very depressing. Dude, you're at 24, seriously? I get I was starting to get a foothold, but dang! Yeah, but I was at like 4 health. I don't know if it was literally 4 health. I was at pretty low health. Kerrigan finishes the story with one of the hardest villain quotes you ever heard. You recited, but involves some cursing. Wow. I stand by my inclusion. I feel like that 2-drop black card turned the game around. Do not mistake the lives of you and your men for mercy, Arcturus. You live because I have other things to attend to. I will come for you, and you'll count your days, and never forget, I am and always will be Queen Bleep of the Universe. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. That line goes extra hard versus Arcturus because Kerrigan is kind of his fault. What do you like, trainer or something? In a sense, accidentally. Okay. I think it's still Mowu. Kerrigan used to be a normal human with psionic aptitude. Okay. Arcturus led a rebel group to try and take out the largest military group that was tyrannizing the sector. Kerrigan and her soon-to-be love interest Raynor were two of Arcturus' most important players in his strategy. So he was trying to take out like a normal tyrant and then ended up creating the worst tyrant of all time. Sounds legit. When it came to take out the military group, Kerrigan was sent down to the mission with Raynor protecting Kerrigan's retreat. They were going to use Beacon to lure the Zerg, the Overmind forces, to the military group homeworld to take them out. Kerrigan's job was to make sure the Protoss didn't stop the Beacon from succeeding and overrunning the planet. Well, this is kind of looking like a hashtag guess I'll die situation. I'll land short to be able to take out their token. But the token's not really the problem.
The land shall conquer you.
Hashtag guess I'll die. Hashtag guess I'll die. I'm dead. There's nothing that I can frickin' do. It's hashtag guess I'll die. Yeah, because this is... I don't have anything that's larger toughness, so I die. So when the Zerg do in fact overrun the planet, Arcturus pulls his troops out, telling Raynor, leave her, there's no way to save her. Arcturus did this intentionally, knowing Kerrigan was one of the few people with the skills to take him out when he crowned himself emperor. Oh. So he was gonna be like, oh yeah, just let her go. I've used her, she's no longer useful to me. Yeah, and that probably pissed her off. The Zerg didn't kill Kerrigan. Instead, the Overmind corrupted her, giving his powers to her in a failsafe of his own death, and made her into the Queen of Blades. Yeah, sounds like he did create her. Unintentionally or not. I'm gonna trust we'll draw a forest. Here we go. And while Kerrigan was still fresh from her cocoon and basically still a psionic infant, Tassadar found her and decided to spare her. There's no honor in killing the weak. Ah. And this was, she had, so from the cocoon, that means that was like her corruption or whatever, so like he knew she was going to be evil. She was a brand new Zerg. Tassador's goal always was, from the start, kill the Overmind, and the Zerg will scatter. They did always do this with the intention there would be a StarCraft 2. Was there a StarCraft 2?
True heretics will feel the bite of my blades. Hazaret, forgive me. Surrender now, and I'll spare you.
There was about 12 years after the fact. Wow. Yeah. Well, that was unexpected. I was wanting to be at 4 lands, not 3. Still has a 3/6 to deal with, it's true. This is the set with Tef 3. Oh, yeah, I know. I know.
Time to set something on fire. Here's lesson 1. Back to basics.
What can you deal with? 2.
If you can't stand the heat, get out of the pyromancer's way.
Feather? Huh. I could take 3.
It's nice to meet you. I'd love a friendly. We'll do this together.
We get to play the game again! Yay! Yeah, fortunately, they were not able to capitalize much. I mean, I took some damage, but... That was probably a good move. I was gonna do things, so yeah.
Welcome to my symphony of the more, the messier. Teamwork is strength. I adore an audience.
They still kill it, but at least it's dead.
I've learned a lot today.
Flyers are kind of a problem. I think we're gonna lose. Because I already used my board wipe. My thing with Reach is already dead. Yeah, that board wipe just kind of blew me out. Buys me a turn. Just kidding, it doesn't buy me a turn. I'm just dead. Tibble. Oh well. I think it was 2 and 3. Yeah, pretty average. The first chapter of StarCraft 2 ends with the second chapter of StarCraft 2 opens with, and also the second chapter of StarCraft 2 ends with Kerrigan pulling a city from space out of orbit and dropping it on someone. Jeez, all different cities, by the way. Well, that was pretty cool.
The moon looks intriguing tonight.